All right. It's going on YouTube, and I'm trying to download here.
You sound really good now.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
That's good to me.
Thank you, everybody, for your honesty and wonderful comments here. But I'm just trying constructive comments.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second because I'm bringing up, I had to transfer all of the service stuff onto this other laptop. But now we are in business. Okay.
You just
Let's share the screen. All right. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
yes.
Right. We're going to begin page 13. Shalom Aleichem. Actually, before we do that, let's, I feel like we all need a little bim bim bom tonight. Bim bom, bim 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 bom, bim 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 bom. Bim bom, bim 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 bom, bim 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 bom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. All right, everybody. Now, when I sing that, I want to hear everyone singing and not chatting. That's the whole point. Us to start singing, okay?
It's someone's TV. Someone's TV's on.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody anyway.
I was not singing with the vocal on. I sang to myself.
And you sound great at it. All right, let me, now, the only problem is I can't find the meeting controls now. What is going on? Ah, here we go. I'm trying to get used to this new PC and it's not working very well. Oh, but I have to make myself a host. Hold on. Sorry, this is the new year and I'm not starting it off very well.
I may ask for a refund.
Now we can mute all and now we're ready to go. Can you hear me okay? We good? Excellent. Page 13, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidchem l'shalom, Malachei hashalom, Malachei elyon, Mi melech Malachei hamlachim hakadosh Baruch Hu. Whoa. All right. We go to page 14. Yedid Nefesh. Yedid Nefesh Av Harachaman Mishach Avdach Eritzonach Yaharot Sabdach Kemo Hayal Ishtachaveh El Mulhadarach Yerav Lo Yedidutach Minofet Suf Vechotam Yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 ya da dai da 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 ya da dai da 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 yai dai da 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 ya da dai da 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 ya da dai da 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 Yai die da da die 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 die. We turn to the next page. You're used to this. Lechuna ranina. Lechune ranina, lechune ranina, lechune ranna ladonai, lechune ranina, lechune ranina, lechune ranna ladonai. Naria, naria, litzoy yishenu, nikadma fana vitoda. Naria, naria, litzoy shenu, bizmirat naria lo, lechuneranina, lechuneranina, lechuneranina ladonai, lechuneranina, lechuneranina, lechuneranina ladonai. Kiel gadol Adonai umelech gadol kol Elohim Hashem Arba'im shana kod bedor v'hamar abtu avavhem v'hem lo yadu derachai Asher nishbati v'api im yavon el menuchati. We turn to page 16. And let us see who would be the best to. Actually, let's see. Would Jerry like to read? Jerry Singer, would you like to read? Please unmute. You need to unmute. Let me try again here.
Second.
There you go.
You talking to this Jerry or Jerry
Which Jerry?
Singer or Jerry Silver?
I'm sorry, Jerry Silver. I don't know why I said Singer. He's not on.
Okay,
Well,
right,
He
okay.
might have been on here too.
Well.
Okay.
Jerry Silver, please read page Psalm 96.
96, right?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Sing a new song to Annoy. Acclaim Annoy, all people on earth. Sing to Annoy. Proclaim each day God's awesome might. Announce to the world God's glory and wonders. For Annoy is great, deserving of praise. Adonai alone is to be revered as God. All the gods of the nations are nothingness, but Adonai created the heavens. Majesty and might accompany God. Splendor and strength adorn God's sanctuary. Acknowledge Adonai, all families of nations. Acclaim God's majestic power. Acknowledge God's glory and bring him tribute. Worship Adonai in resplendent reverence. Let the earth tremble in God's presence. Declare to the world, Adonai is sovereign. God has steadied the world which stands firm and judges all nations with fairness. Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea and all that contains exult. Let field and forest sing for joy. Adonai comes to rule the earth, to rule the world justly, the nations with faithfulness.
Yeah.
Yashikoch. Beautifully done. And I'm glad you're back and feeling better. We turn to page 17, Psalm 97. I'm going to try to make this a little bigger. Just trying to get used to this scrolling. And let's see here. Charlotte Gross, are you there? Please unmute. You need to unmute. Hit your unmute button. You should see something in the middle of the screen asking you to unmute. Click OK. Do you have do you see the unmute button there with the microphone, or try again, see if you can, should prompt you to unmute.
Unmute everyone.
I can't. Unfortunately, I don't have that power. There you are.
Okay. Adonai is sovereign. Let the world rejoice. God's throne is founded on justice, though God be clouded from view. Divine justice reveals God's presence. God's lightning illumines the earth. Fire consumes God's foes. Mountains melt like wax before Adonai. The earth trembles. The heavens proclaim God's righteousness. All people behold God's majesty. Shame covers those who worship idols, those who take pride in revering images, which must themselves bow low before God. Hearing of your judgment, Adonai, Zion exults, as the cities of Judah rejoice. You are supreme over all the earth, highly exalted beyond all that is worshipped. Those who love Adonai hate evil. God protects the faithful and saves them from the wicked. Light is stored for the righteous, joy for the honorable. Rejoice in Adonai, you who are righteous, declaim the holiness of God's name.
Yashikahech. Beautifully done. We turn to page 19. And at the bottom, let us sing together. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachvu lehad kodsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachvu lehad kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romimu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachvu lehad kodsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachvu lehad kodsho. We turn to page 20. And let us sing together a song of David, Mizmor LeDavid. Avu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu ladonai kavod vahos, havu ladonai kevod shemo, ishtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vayishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, V'yarkidem kimo egel, Levanon v'Sirion kimo ven Remim, Kol Adonai chotzev alavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel ayalot, vayechesov yeharod, uvechalo kulo omer kavod, Adonai lama buyashav, vayeshev Adonai melech liolam, Adonai os liamo yitin, Adonai yevarech et amo vashalom, bestowing strength upon his people and blessing his people with peace. We turn to page 21 for Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi lekrat kala pinei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha Dodi lekrat kala pinei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad hishmiyanu, El hamyuchad Adonai echad, Ushemo echad l'shemul tiferet, v'litila lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela, Mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzehi, mitoch hafecha rav lach shevet, behemeka becha v'hu yachamol, alayichem la, lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela, Hitori kivahorech, kumi uri, shihidaberi kivod Adonai, alayich nigla, lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela, V'hayulim shisa shoasayich v'rachakul, kol mevolayich yasis alayich, Elohayich kimsos chatan, al kala, lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela. Please rise. Mo'i v'shalom, ateret ba'ala gam b'simcha, uv'tzahala toch emune, aham segula, mo'i chala, lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi lekrat kala, P'nei Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. On page 23, since he's had a little bit of a difficult week, I'm going to ask if Stuart would like to read this this evening. Psalm 92, a song for Shabbat. We are very happy that you're able to be with us this evening.
I am too. Thank you so much. Is it a song for Shabbat? It is good to acclaim Adonai, to sing your praise, exalted God, to affirm your love each morning and your faithfulness each night, to the music of the lute and the melody of the harp. Your works, Adonai, make me glad. I sing with joy of your creation. How vast your works, Adonai. Your designs are beyond our grasp. The thoughtless cannot comprehend. The foolish cannot fathom this. The wicked may flourish, springing up like grass, but their doom is sealed, for you are supreme forever. Your enemies, Adonai, your enemies shall perish. All the wicked shall crumble. But me you have greatly exalted. I am anointed with fragrant oil. I have seen the downfall of my foes. I have heard the despair of my attackers. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. They shall grow tall like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they will thrive in the court of our God. They shall bear fruit, even in old age. They shall be ever fresh and fragrant to proclaim, Adonai is just, my rock in whom there is no flaw.
Yasha Koach, and there was no flaw there. Take a lesson from Stuart.
Brutia.
Yasha Koach. Let's sing together Sadika Tamar on the opposite side, bottom 4 lines. Sadika Tamar Yifrach Keres Balvanon Iska Shetulim Mevet Adonai Bechatzrot Elohenu Yafrichu Od Yenuvon Beseva Tishenim Verahananim Iyo Lehagid Yashar Adonai Tsuri Velo Avlatabo. Page 24. Adonai Malakehu Levesh Levesh Adonai Ozita Zar Hafti Konte Velbalti Mod Nachon Kisachameas Belamata. Edotecha nemumhiha levetecha nava kodesh Adonai leyorech yamim. Mourners and those observing your sight, please rise at the bottom of page 24 for the mourners Kaddish. Yitzkada v'yitzkadash shemei rabbah, amen. V'yalma divra kirutei v'yamlech malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'miru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach li'olam l'omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudisha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'miru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'miru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'miru, amen. Ask everyone to please rise for the Baruch Hu. And Rachel, would you like to lead us in the Baruch Hu this evening?
Sure. Baruch Hu Adonai Yamborach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vahed.
Baruch Adonai Yamborach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher.
You want to read the whole thing?
No.
Okay. It's not the same as on Shabbos morning.
Oh.
Actually, why don't you read the English? Praised are you, Adonai, our God.
Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe. Your word bringing the evening dusk. You open with wisdom the gates of dawn. Design the day with wondrous skill. Is it cut off?
Set out
The succession of seasons and arrange the stars in the sky according to your will. Adonai Tzivaot, you create day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness away from light. Eternal God, your sovereignty shall forever embrace us. Praised are you, Adonai, for each evening's dusk.
Yasha Kohech.
Thank you.
Please be seated. Mavir yom vein laila, mavdil ben yom vein laila, Adonai tzvahot shemo. El chai v'kayam tamin yimloch aleinu leolam vahed. Baruch atah Adonai, amari varavim. Continue on page 29 with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu lemadita. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu v'shachveinu v'kumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei tzoratecha uv'mitzvotecha leolam vaed. Ki hem chayenu v'yorech yameinu ovahem nege yomam v'layla. V'avatecha tasir mimenu liolamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Turn to page 30. Barbara Siegel, would you like to lead us in the Shema via Havta? Are you there, Barbara? Is Barbara not here? Oh, there you are. You need to unmute. Need to unmute. I think for the new year, we've all forgotten how to unmute, including myself. There you are.
Okay. No, I'm having trouble with my computer today. It's being temperamental. Okay. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto Leolam Vaed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadabarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantan levanecha v'divarta bam v'shiftecha v'beitecha ובלכתך בדרך, ובשבתך ובקומך, וקשתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates.
Yasha kahech. Please continue silently on the bottom of the page. We turn to page 31. And why don't we sing together tonight for a change? Vayomer Adonai. Vayomer Adonai Moshe lemor daber el bnei Yisrael v'amarta alehem v'yasu lahem tzitzit al kanfei v'gdehem ledorotam v'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf b'til techelet v'haya lachem letzitzit oitem hoto Uschartem kol mitzvahot Adonai, vasitem otam, velo tatoru, acharei levavchem, v'acharei nechem, asher atem zonim acharechem, למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Apologize if my camera keeps changing. I'm trying to adjust the video ratio here. Page 32. Middle of the page at the box. Malchuta beratzon kiblu alehem Moshe uvnei Yisrael v'chanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam Mi chamocha b'helim Adonai Mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh Nohara tehiloto sefele Mi chamocha b'helim Adonai Mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh Nohara tehilot osefele Malchut hara ufanecha Mokei hayam Lifnei Moshe Zeheli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch Leolam vaed V'nehemar kifar Adonai et Yaakov Ugala miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. Page 33. Mesh, would you like to read this evening? Help us Adonai to lie down in peace on the left.
Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler, guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace, now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all his people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Yashakach.
Thank you.
Ushma tzeitenu vahenu lechayim ushalom etaviad olam ufros alenu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom Aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'Yerushalayim. We turn to page 34 and I ask everyone to please rise for Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם ביני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם אותי לעולם אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש שבת ויהי נפש שבת ויהי נפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם. Barry Abrams, would you like to do the Hatzi Kaddish?
I would be honored. Yikadav, Yikadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Biomad Yivrach Yorte, Biamlich Malchute, Becha Yechon Uvyomechon, Uchaye Deko Beit Yisrael. Bagala, Bagala, Ubizman Kariv, V'yimeru, Amen. Yehesh me Rabba Mevora, Ve'olam U'ome Omaya, Yitbarach, Yishtaba, Yipoah, Yitraman, V'yitnaseh, V'yithada, V'yithalel, V'yithalal, Shmei Dekudisha, Brechu, Le'ela Mincho Berchata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nemata, Damiram B'yoma, V'yamaru, amen.
Yasha koach.
Thank you.
What a wonderful way to lead us into a silent prayer.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know. I'll take it.
The silent Amidah can be found on pages 35b through 38. And when you are finished, you may be seated. 35b to 38. Make this slightly smaller so you can see everything. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Oyase shalom aleinu. V'al kol Yisrael. V'imru imru amen. Yahase shalom. Yahase shalom. Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahase shalom. Yahase shalom. Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahase shalom. Yahase shalom. Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yahase shalom, Yahase shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yamiru, amen. Page 47, ask if you are able to please rise for the Vayechulu and the beginning of the rep of the Amidah, page 47. Vayechulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam vayechal Elohim bayom hashvihi melachto asher asa vayishpot bayom hashvihi Mikol melachto asher asa Vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvihi Vayekadesh oto Kivo shavad mikol melachto Kivo shavat mikol melachto Asher bara Elohim Asher bara Elohim lasod Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei avoteinu Elokei Abraham Elokei Yitzchak v'Elokei Yaakov Elokei Sarah Elokei Rivka Elokei Rachel v'Elokei Leah Ahel Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora Eyon Konei Shemayim v'Haaretz. You may be seated. Last paragraph. Magen Havod Bidvaro Mechaye Metim B'Mamaro Ahel Hakadosh Shein Kamohu Ameniach Liamo B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho Kivam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem Kivam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem Lefanav Navod B'Rav V'Fachad V'Nodeh Lishmo B'Chol Yom Tamid Mein habrachot el haodahot Adon hashalom mekadesh hashabbat umvorech shevi umeniach bikdusha liamikdush neoneg Zecher lemahase vereshit. Page 48. Eloheinu v'Elokei avoteinu Ritzei v'mnuchatenu Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha V'tein chelkenu b'toratecha Sahabenu mitovecha V'samchenu b'shuatecha V'tahel libenu liavdecha be'emet V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu Mi'ahava uvratzon Shabbat kodshecha V'yanuchova Yisrael Mikadeshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat. Yekadal v'yekadash shemei rabba amen b'yama divra kirutei v'yamlech malchutei b'chayechonu v'yimechonu v'chayet robe Yisrael b'agala v'zman kari v'miru amen Yehei shmei rabba mivorach li'alam li'alam u'lamei amaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'parvit mamina sevet David alevet al shmena kuresha brechu le'la min kol bechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata demiram b'yama v'miru amen. Tikabat saron v'arhancha Yisrael kadamavon v'ishmaya v'miru amen. Yehi shlam rabbamin shmaya v'chayim alen v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimiru amen. Aseh shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'yimru. Amen. Shabbat shalom again to everybody. And Happy New Year. Is everyone having a good time once we got through those technical difficulties? I will ask everyone to please grab their wine and please rise on page 49 for the Kiddush. Savrim Ranan Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Borei Peri Hagafen. Amen. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kirishana B'mitzvotav V'ratzavanu V'Shabbat Kodsho B'Ahavav Ratzon Inchilanu Zikaron Lemahase V'Reshit Ki hu Yom Techila L'Mikrae Kodesh Zecher L'Tziat Mitzrayim Kivanu V'Achata Yotanu Kidashta Mikol Hamim V'Shabbat Kodshecha V'Ahava Uvratzon Inchaltanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Please be seated. Let's stop the share. There we all are. How's everyone again this evening?
Just awesome.
You look awesome. You really do.
We do.
None of you look a day towards your next birthday. You look all.
That's good to know.
Well, my friends, we have finally made it to 2021. Barry has rolled out the catnip. Mara only uses the 4-letter words on Tuesdays now. Frida has translated Escazunterate into 25 languages. And Sharon is preparing for the Tu B'Shvat Seder in COVID exile. I know that many of us were wondering if this would ever happen. We would get to 2021, but Mazel Tov, we made it and things are so much better now. Well, maybe not, at least not yet. Let's think about this in financial terms. In accounting your profit and loss statement, which measures your income and expenses for the year, resets at the beginning of the new year. However, your balance sheet, which tracks your assets, liabilities, and what equity you hold, continues from one year to the next. Good or bad, it follows you. You can't just tuck it away or shred it, maybe the paper, but not the numbers. If you have worked hard and smart about your money management, your investments, saving strategy, then hopefully you will have a healthy balance sheet that will support you throughout your life. If that is not the case, then perhaps your liabilities exceed your assets, leaving you with negative equity, which doesn't sound healthy, and it probably isn't. Of course, this situation could arise based on factors that you have little to no control of, such as a serious illness, a downturn in the economy, loss of a job, natural disaster, to name a few. Insurance or savings could mitigate some of those risks, but there are certainly extenuating circumstances where you may find yourself in a less than ideal or even dire position. We need to think no further back than the last couple of weeks when studying the Torah, where Joseph was able to figure out a method to save enough produce to avert starvation during a famine for 7 years in Egypt, allowing them to also provide for neighboring lands, although at a price. Proper planning, and as they say in investing, diversification, can help limit downward exposure. Can people please just mute if you're...
Okay.
We'll just mute Maish. However, we tend to get overly caught up in the financial aspects of our balance sheet. What about our emotional balance sheet? What are the assets and liabilities in our lives? Our personal relationships, our families, our friends, our coworkers, our fellow congregants. The first problem is we tend not to focus on the balance sheet. We focus on the profit and loss statement. We are looking for how to quickly reset our life's path if we don't like the direction it is going. Things such as saving more money, losing weight, getting in shape, reconnecting with old friends, taking that trip to Europe or around the world, getting a better job, and so on. The start of the new year, whether it is on January 1st from a secular standpoint or somewhere in September or October from a Jewish standpoint, we often look for the reset button. We call these resolutions. Companies do this often. They spend the bulk of their budget and forecasting processes working diligently on the profit and loss statement. Many, however, don't focus on the balance sheet. Just think of the word balance and the critical need for that balance. Balance between work and non-work, our family and our individual activities, between keeping busy and having proper downtime. Nowhere in the term income statement or profit and loss statement do we see anything resembling balance. It sounds more like winning or losing to me. Profits equal win and losses equal lose. We see this a lot, especially lately in politics as well. Is that how you measure your life, your loved ones, your friendships, your achievements? Is it all about measuring up profit and losses? Is it a zero-sum game? For you to win, must others lose? We have seen a lot of loss in the year 2020, and I can tell you no one budgeted for this when the year started. Are we going to measure our lives on this year alone? You can't just pick a popular date on the calendar and say, this is when I start changing. Going cold turkey may work for a select few, but it rarely brings about true change nor promotes true balance. We need to be much more focused on life's balance sheet. Don't always be so worried about the short-term profits. They can go up and down very quickly, like the stock market. You need to look at the growth over a long period of time to smooth out the rough edges. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't a need for a profit and loss statement in your life. It is essential for setting tactical goals that will support the balance sheet, not to mention pay the bills. Ultimately, those profit and losses will flow to your balance sheet as retained earnings. They carry over from one year to the next year. They don't stop on December 31st or April 15th or whichever day you choose. Those retained earnings are meant to grow and carry you throughout your life. So if you are planning some resolutions, perhaps look at them in a different way. Think long-term before short-term, strategic before tactical. Perhaps the following would be good resolutions to consider. 1, love your neighbor as yourself. How do you want to be treated? You shouldn't demand respect if you are unable or unwilling to give it to others. 2, listen more than talk. We spend a lot of time talking over each other. We don't spend enough time listening to their concerns or empathizing with them. 3, choose quality over quantity. Friends are not something we should be counting on Facebook or followers on Twitter. In today's world of oversaturated advertising, these metrics could be useful, but for us, one or a few true unconditional friends or dozens of hundreds of casual friends that you don't spend the time to build a true and lasting relationship with. Which one do you want? If you focus on quality first, it will be much easier to build meaningful quantity. Focus on the whole, it will drive the parts. The whole doesn't work if the parts don't fit. We as human beings are meant to be connected in some way. But when we focus too much on our individual lives and needs, we lose sight of the community, of the needs of the whole. As much as we want to be free of this awful pandemic, it won't happen if we don't sync up our individual steps with those of the community, our state, and our country. 5, I think 5. It is 5. Focus on your emotional health first. Historically, we have often been more focused on physical health rather than emotional health, but our brains and our emotions drive a lot of things about our physical well-being. Perhaps before you say you are going to lose weight or get fit, how about taking steps to reduce your anxiety? Because we all have that. How do we do that? Good question. There are many ways, and I am not an expert on those, but those true friendships can go a long way towards helping. Finally, have some fun in whatever way that works for you. Not everyone finds enjoyment in parachuting or bungee jumping, but some do. Some like to read tons of books. Some like to play music or sing. Some like to take long walks on the beach. Some like to play video games. Some like to attend board meetings. Not sure why, but it's okay. Whatever you like, make it essential for you to refresh your mind and your spirit. It will go a long way to keeping your relationships healthy and find balance. And for others around you, don't deprive them of those moments. You may not like or agree with them, but that compromise will more than often than not pay big dividends. I do hope that whatever resolutions you make this year, that you will be blessed with achievements, with health, and with happiness. But whatever you do, keep in mind that your balance sheet doesn't start on January 1st, nor does it end on December 31st. It is yours for life, so take good care of it. To all of you, I wish you a happy new year and a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Very nice.
Good job. Good
Very
job.
good, Seth. Very good.
Wow.
Thank you for mentioning the kittens.
True, though. Very true what you said.
Everything, yeah.
Really is.
Thank you. We turn to page 51 back in our Cedar Ream. And let me bring it back for you. And I ask you all to please rise for the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, la tekdula liotzer breshit, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרה בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס עולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, בידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. Okay, נקווה לך אדוני אלוהינו לרב מהרה בתפארת עוזך ועוזך ונרגמני מן הארץ. עולם ועד, כי המלכות שלך היא עולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. Mourners and those absorbing your sight, please remain standing. Page 52 for the Mourners Kaddish. I will ask anyone who would like to unmute to say the Kaddish, please do so. Yitzkadal v'yitzkadash shemei Rabbah, Amen. V'yalma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mivorach yolam l'omei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudisha b'rechu v'yelah min kol birchata v'shirata ushbachata v'nechamata v'amiran b'yama v'imiru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imiru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav uyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imiru. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. I want to say Shabbat Shalom again to everybody. And it is my pleasure to call upon the president of our lovely shul, Rosalind Abrams, to give us our New Year's announcements.
All right. Thank you, Seth. Cantor Seth. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New
We just
Year.
have a few birthdays for today. A lot of these people are in good company. So we start off with Rita Flykop, Cheryl Wolfson, Zach Fine, Mara Beth Cohen, Shelley Green, Donna Pierce, Pamela Fine, Francine Black, Maris Prost, Mary Kellerman, Barry Wolfson, Gail Fine, Sandy Stark, Lori Eisner, Beth Horowitz, Kenneth Goldstein, Alan Brilliant, Edward Hyde, Rona Lashinsky, Annette Green, and Doris Hershoff.
Ellen Cohen's birthday is on January 13th.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, why don't we do a quick Shechayanu for everybody? Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shechayanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Awesome. I just have a few announcements. Live stream services tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Live stream services Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. This Sunday morning, January 3rd, the Strategic Planning Committee will meet via Zoom at 10:30. On Wednesday evening, January 27th at 7:30, the community is invited to commemorate International Holocaust Remembrance Day, featuring Judith Sherman, author, poet, and Holocaust survivor. The program is free, but you must pre-register in order to receive the Zoom link. And our show is a co-sponsor. On Sunday morning, February 21st at 10:30, the Strategic Planning Committee will host a Zoom tour of the Old City of Jerusalem. Tour guide Patrick Amar, founder of the Israel Executive Touring Center, will lead us on a private 45-minute tour of Jerusalem. A question and answer session will follow. The cost is $18 per person, and more information will be in the February newsletter. And unless anyone has any other announcements, I will turn the service back over to Seth. Thank you.
Thank you. We are working on some great programs for the spring and this coming year. So stay tuned, please. We are going to conclude with, actually tonight. Okay, I don't have. Not good.
Oh, you want to do that one?
Let me see here. Well, I forgot to copy Adon Olam onto this list, but actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I want to do a special.
I mean, I just have to register us if that's something you want to do.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to share my other screen. This will be New Year's style. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kayetzin Nivra Li'en Nasa B'chetzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'yacharei Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora V'hu Haya V'hu Hove V'hu Yeh B'tifara V'hu Echad V'ein Sheni Leham Shelo Lehachbira Beli Reshit Beli Tachlit Velo Haoz V'Hamisra V'ho Eli V'chai Goli V'tzochev Li B'eit Sarah V'ho Nisi Umanos Li Mehenat Kosi B'yom Ekra B'yado Avkid Ruchi Mi'hei Tishan V'yahira V'im ruchi geviati, Adonai li v'lo yira, Adon olam asher malach, B'terem ko yetzir nivra, Li'ed nasa b'chefso kol, Ahazai melech Shemo Nikra. Wishing you all a happy and healthy new year and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Right,
It was nice.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Shalom. That was
Good night,
beautiful.
Shabbat
everybody.
Shalom.
Everyone.
That was
Shabbat
really
Shalom.
beautiful.
everyone.
That was nice.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat
See you all in the morning. Bye, everybody.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Night.
Shabbat Shalom.
Tonight.
Shabbat Shalom. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll see what it's like out in California now.
Where's the Salem? It's a hang up bill.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
There's not a lot of people in.
You gonna leave now?
You don't have to leave. The line is open.
Good job, Seth. Good job.
Thank you.
Steve.
Hey, who is that?
Hi, Lizzie.
She's muted.
Happy New Year.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah.
New Year.
Everyone else too. Alyssa, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't recover my taste yet.
I'll
Did
do
you
it.
recover all your taste?
I'm just gonna give the kittens a little snack.
Oh.
If anybody would like some, it's Hill Science Diet. It's kitten. Supports healthy brain, like Seth was discussing before, so it's quite tasty.
Maybe I can give them to Seth.
What'd you just say?
I thought maybe you could use some of that cat food.
Science Diet.
I think she's been sniffing on the cat. That's a little too.
Be right back.
It's only taken one day on New Year's to already be mean.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't argued yet this whole year. And we're almost 24 hours in. We're 20 hours in, honey.
See you tomorrow morning.
Good night.
Good night, Mace.
Good night.
Lila Tov.
He's 31.
Is what?
Oh,
Melissa,
Noah
wanted you
Mary has a
to
question,
bring
Seth.
him to your house yesterday. He's like, "Oh, are we going to the land house?" I was like, "You can." You should have brought him over.
What happened? Oh, my creamy juice.
You don't want him. He's out of control lately. It's the age. The age is awful. Oh my God, it's terrible. Is he in high school?
This is what I have to watch all the time.
Yeah, freshmen are terrible.
Oh,
Who's that?
I want one of
he's so
those.
beautiful. Look at him crawling.
He is growing so fast, it's unbelievable.
Always.
And that's why I
Oh, he's
actually
turning
I
over.
thought I'd hear from them by now, but he must be eating.
I love his mohawk.
Yeah. And he'll be 6 months old next week. So
Oh my God.
Wow.
that hair is
That's so cute.
wild. But
Oh my God, nine people.
I wish I could see him more. But
Yeah, I'm sure.
Frida, you need to unmute. Frida, unmute yourself.
Oh, so
We
you know
didn't
that
do the,
Frida,
we didn't
you
do the
posted-
motzi.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see.
Oh.
Rita, why don't you do the motzi while we're all here?
Well, where do I unmute?
No,
You're
you
unmuted.
you must have done it.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
How would you know if you were muted? You wouldn't answer. I'm trying to tell you. I was trying to do the mochi.
Oh no.
Hamotzi lechem min ha'oretz.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth and es gesundere. Okay.
Amen.
Amen.
So I did my most.
Okay.
You're supposed to do it in one of the 25 languages you've translated.
You did. You translated it into English.
Yiddish, right.
Barry, I already violated one of my resolutions.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Hi.
What do you think?
It only took 12 hours. Remember, Barry, you talk about resolution.
Yeah.
Who's talking to you?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Well, you're Barry, right?
Pay attention, my love. Pay attention. When you
Yeah, I'm looking at that little goatee you're growing there. Woo! Little Sean Connery there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, go ahead. Tell me your resolution
Oh,
that you
kidding?
broke.
I wouldn't say it, Steve.
Yeah. I broke it during this service, actually.
Oh, with Frida?
Well,
Wait, this sounds way more exciting than I think it might be.
This could be the most fun part of the service.
Seriously.
What was it, Steve?
oh, come on. It's okay.
He broke it during services
Broke it during services?
with Frida.
With Frida?
He broke what?
His resolution. You're gonna have to tell us what it is because it sounds like it could be really bad.
Oh. He texts her, but she doesn't. She has a flip phone though, so I don't know.
It's so benign, but it's embarrassing, so.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
You can tell me, what is it?
Oh, Frida, Steve.
You can tell Auntie Frida. Go ahead.
Oh, Frida. Nothing will shock her.
Then nothing will shock me. What?
Frida, I'll tell you in private someday.
Uh-oh, privately.
I think Frida's been drinking a little champagne.
I don't hear it, so what is it?
He won't tell us. It's too private.
She doesn't use chat. She doesn't use chat. You
Doesn't
got
use chat.
I don't
Yeah.
use chat. I don't. Steve, I
Yeah.
don't smoke, drink, or have sex.
What?
Neither do any of us, Frida.
I don't smoke, drink, or have sex.
You do it though.
Not today.
Not today.
There's always tomorrow.
Not
That's one of your
Like
res-
Seth said,
that's-
tomorrow,
a res-
tomorrow.
That's one of your resolutions.
Right.
All right, so Steve, do any of those things have to relate to your broken resolution?
The
I think
three
that-
things that Frida said.
Yeah.
Drinking, smoking, or sex?
What if I said all three? No. No, it's
No,
it's
okay, so it's
you
not
know
so
what?
exciting.
I have to say, Alyssa, for the last 20 years, I have the same resolution. This is the shortest amount of time that I broke it. Usually, usually it's a couple of weeks. So it's like a real personal thing for me, you know.
A couple of weeks. All right, so it's not what I'm thinking.
That's not what I'm
What are
thinking.
you thinking? Barry, what are you thinking?
Okay. I really don't care. Just say it.
Say it, Steve. Don't play-
And
just
then I'm
say
gonna
it.
have to get off.
You probably should.
I want to hear and then I have to get off.
Lois, I
Where'd
think you
Seth
should
go? I
get
want to
off
know what
right
Seth's
now.
resolutions are.
Yeah. I gotta talk to. Oh, I gotta talk to the little.
Do they
little
call
one.
you or do you call into them?
Well, it depends. They left a message for me. Because I told them I was going to be at services, and I said leave me a message when he wakes up from his nap, and I will call you. Usually they call me though, because I don't want to wake anybody.
Yep.
So I have to call them.
All right.
So I will leave you all and
Have a good
see you
night.
soon.
All right. Have a good night. Good to see you. Have a good
Night.
visit.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Steve, what is it?
You're gonna leave us
Wait a minute,
hanging?
what is
Steve?
it?
Let's go.
Maybe he doesn't want to say in front of Frida.
Oh.
I think it involves Frida.
I don't know what the secret is.
No, he said for the
Yeah,
last
no
20
one
years.
knows except for Steve.
Frida, did you make any resolutions this year? New Year's resolutions?
No,
Oh,
I
you
just,
just don't do
I
that?
just wish to be well and thank God wake up every day and
Yep.
feel well,
Yep.
and then I'll be, wonderful. I mean, what resolutions would you have?